Welcome to the ultimate countdown of automotive embarrassment. In 2025, the cars that dealers can't give away fast enough. Whether it's aging tech, badge snobbery, or just being tragically uncool, these rides are sitting on lots like stale cupcakes at a bakery closing sale. From luxury flops to forgotten EVs, here's a top 10 list of the slowest selling cars in America. From barely sluggish to full-blown vehicle purgatory. Let's count them down. Number 10. Infiniti QX55. Infiniti tried to get trendy with the QX55, a coupe-styled version of the QX50 that looked sleek and athletic. The concept? Take the sporty vibe of a luxury crossover, slap on a sloped roofline, and price it around $50,000 mid-trim. It has a decent 268 horsepower turbo engine and a high-tech, if gimmicky, variable compression system. But here's the problem. It's still rocking a CVT. Yuck. The infotainment feels ancient, and buyers just are not sold on the coupe crossover lovechild formula. In a world where the Germans dominate this space, hello BMW X4. Infiniti's offering feels like a throwback and not the cool retro kind. As of this year, QX55s are hanging out on dealer lots for an average of 168 days. That's nearly half a year of awkward side-eye from prospective buyers. Number 9. Audi A8. Imagine being a flagship luxury sedan and still being ignored. That's the life of the Audi A8, a behemoth cruiser with a whisper-smooth 335 horsepower V6, all-wheel drive, and a cabin that could host a board meeting. It should be the CEO's choice of ride, but in 2025, big gas-powered sedans are about as relevant as MySpace, with wealthy shoppers turning to luxury SUVs or electrified alternatives. The A8 just is not getting swipes anymore. Its design is feeling stale next to the flashy new BMW 7 Series and Mercedes S-Class, and its price tag, a cool $96,000. Yikes! Inventory for the A8 is sitting at 170 days, and it's beginning to look like Audi forgot to respond to the EV revolution. Number 8. Genesis G90. Here's a plot twist. The Genesis G90 is actually amazing. Think Bentley-inspired looks, a 409 horsepower twin-turbo V6 with a 48-volt e-supercharger and a rear cabin that feels like a private jet lounge, all for around $100,000. So why isn't it flying off the lots? One word: badge. Luxury buyers with that kind of cash often want to be seen in a Benz or Beamer. Genesis may have nailed the car, but brand snobbery is a tough mountain to climb. Combine that with the shrinking demand for big sedans, and boom, 170-day supply of these gorgeous machines just waiting to be loved. The G90 might be the best car rich people refuse to drive. Number 7. Cadillac CT4. Want a rear-wheel drive luxury sedan with punchy performance and a 6-speed manual? The Cadillac CT4V Blackwing delivers with 472 horsepower and razor-sharp handling. But even the high-octane variant can't save the model line from sudden extinction. In 2025, small sedans have gone the way of blockbuster charming, but obsolete. Add in Cadillac's ongoing identity crisis, luxury, or EV-only future. Who knows? And a reputation that's still recovering from the 90s, and shoppers are steering clear. With a 182-day supply, the CT4 is a victim of its own excellence. Great car, wrong decade. Number 6. Range Rover Velar. The Range Rover Velar looks like it should be a Bone villain's daily driver. It's sleek, stylish, and priced around $70,000. Pop-out door handles, a minimalist interior, and curb appeal that screams, "I have a yacht." But underneath that chic exterior lies the dirty truth. Land Rover's reputation for reliability is less than stellar. Plus, the Velar is caught in the awkward middle, not practical enough for families, not sporty enough for enthusiasts, and not affordable enough for the rest of us. The result? 182 days of unsold Velars, sitting pretty but lonely. If you buy one, budget a few grand a year for repairs and patience. Number 5. Porsche Taycan. A Porsche that's not selling? Say it ain't so. The Taycan is an electrified rocket capable of 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds, Turbo S, with performance pedigree that screams Stuttgart supremacy. But sales? Screeching to a halt. Why? That $143,000 average price tag isn't helping, especially when interest rates make six-figure financing feel like taking out a mortgage. Add in the modest range, around 200 miles in some trims, and buyers are instead opting for Teslas or holding on to their gas-powered 911 dreams. Currently, the Taycan is stuck in gridlock with 185 days worth of inventory. Porsche offering discounts? Yep, the apocalypse is nigh. Number 4. Ford Mustang Mach-E. When the Mach-E launched, it was the electric darling of Ford's lineup cool design, Mustang name, up to 300 miles of range and performance to boot. It was winning awards, creating waitlists, and making Tesla nervous. Then 2023 happened. Tesla started dropping prices like mixtapes in 2005, and Ford overbuilt. Toss in rising interest rates and the temporary loss of EV tax credits, and suddenly the Mach-E was no longer a must-have. At its worst, inventory ballooned to 556 days supply. Today, it's still sitting at 186 days, with Ford practically handing out coupons and doing interpretive dances to get them off the lot. Number 3. Audi Q4 e-tron. The Audi Q4 e-tron had all the makings of a winner. Think of it as the Volkswagen ID.4's better-dressed sibling who went to private school and wears designer cologne. With its Quattro all-wheel drive, a luxe interior, and that 4-ring badge, it looked ready to win over premium EV shoppers at a competitive $50,000, $60,000 price tag. But sadly, it's stuck in EV purgatory, wondering why nobody texted back. Its 240-mile range feels average at best in a world where range anxiety is still real, and its charging speed is about as thrilling as watching paint dry on a Prius. Even worse, it's caught in a squeeze play, cheaper EVs below, flashier Audis above. The Q4 e-tron doesn't bring enough wow factor to stand out in the crowd. Now, with 209 days worth of inventory collecting spiderwebs, Audi's probably whispering discounts like it's dealing in black market luxury. If you're in the mood to play EV detective and drive a bargain, this is your moment. Just be ready to negotiate like your paycheck depends on it, because Audi dealers are too. Number 2. Volkswagen ID.4. Volkswagen had high hopes for the ID.4, billing it as the people's electric chariot, made right here in the USA, priced around $40,000, and built with families in mind. It seemed like a no-brainer, but here in 2025, the only thing this EV is hauling is dust. What happened? Well, competition came in like a wrecking ball, from Tesla's price cuts to the stylish EVs from Hyundai, Kia, and Chevy. Add in early software bugs, a May driving experience, and the adventure of using Electrify America's charging network, and buyers started swiping left. Now, with an eye-popping 222-day supply, the ID.4 has turned from a mass-market marvel into an EV wallflower. It's not a bad car, it's just stuck trying to be vanilla in a market screaming for mint chocolate chip. Number 1. Jaguar F-Pace. And at the top, or bottom, of the list, we crown the undisputed king of showroom squatters, the Jaguar F-Pace. Sure, it looks stunning, all sleek lines, growling engines, and upper crust charm. But dig a little deeper, and you've got a $71,000 luxury SUV with the long-term reliability of a vending machine in a thunderstorm. With a brutal 235-day supply, it's currently the slowest-selling vehicle in the US. Despite its seductive styling, the F-Pace is weighed down by Jaguar's notorious reputation for breakdowns, high maintenance, and uncertain future direction. Wait, are they going fully electric or just fully confused? It's the automotive equivalent of a hot date that talks a big game, then vanishes when the check arrives. Gorgeous? Yes, Worth the risk? That's between you and your extended warranty. If you enjoyed this juicy deep dive into the cars America forgot, hit that like button like it's the gas pedal on a take-in. Don't forget to subscribe for more car breakdowns, buyer hacks, and the occasional roast session. Got thoughts, rants, or your own dealership horror stories? Drop a comment below. Until next time, keep your engines revving and your decisions smarter than an 8-month-old F-Pace.